Alright. Hello once again, and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. This is Mark, and we are checking out this area. So this is the town of Chorus, which is interestingly enough very close to where Medina is supposed to be. But come on in. So what we're doing right now is we are prepping for the next side quest. Going through all of these will help us immensely in our quest to become strong enough to beat Lavos. And trust me, we need all the help we can get. This is actually one of the few games where Lavos is actually the hardest boss. The final boss is actually harder than all of the side quest bosses. So, completing all of the bonus stuff, all of the optional stuff, allows us to fulfill everything else. The Black Omen sparkles in the sun. Tomorrow should be clear too. There's something eerie about the northern ruins. Well, you're here to find that out. If you've noticed, my party is a little bit different. This is for the next area that we are going to work on, and that is indeed the northern ruins. Cafe. Oh, is Toma here? Oh, that's a good question. Ah, yes, Toma is here. Hey, Toma. Hey, Frog. I finally got a lead on the rainbow shell. But there's something odd going on. Oh, can you hang on to this for me? Got Toma's pop. If I don't return, come to my grave and pour this on my headstone. Gee, isn't this morbid? So, my tools have been stolen. I can't get any work done now. I wish Toma would stay put for a change. So is this Toma's hometown? 10 years ago, a beast was seen carrying something into the northern ruins. Treasure, perhaps? Come on in. Ah, he doesn't sell anything. Okay. Well, those northern ruins are going to be where we go for this next time. This next adventure. And this one actually is a very cool thing, and we'll figure it out. Oh, it's an empty bottom of the house. We're only trainees. The boss is at his favorite cafe. Alright. Aha! I think I might know. I think I might know what's going on. So, the guy in the cafe said his tools have been stolen. He can't work. Well, we also heard the report of somebody having seen somebody carrying something into these ruins. So, going through. Okay, we obviously can't go that way. Right. Alright. So these look to be ghosts. Sentry. I mean, they very well might not be ghosts. Alright. Well, they hit real hard, and they definitely do not seem friendly. Okay, that's a bit rough, too. Still hoping that that cure will work out. I'm gonna use a fire, too, this time. Actually, I still have that gold stud. There we go. Got that taken care of. Chrono levels up. Hooray! Alright, so let's switch around our stuff here for just a bit. Alright, so he has the best thing. Safe helm is probably the best for him. Powering bandana. Definitely need to change that. So I don't know if they're able to be evaded. So let's just up his physical strength. Give him some better armor. How much does absorbs shadow hits? Let's do that. It's not so much worse. It's actually 5 lower. She's got her Wonder Shot. Actually going to give her, if I can find one. That's a much higher chance to hit. Or strike. I think strike is chance to hit. So her sunshades will be super helpful. But yeah, let's switch to that. And give Chrono the sunshades. Yeah, it says ups attack power. I want to see if it genuinely ups attack power. Alright. There is that. There's a chest there. Let's do that. Ouch. Got him. Okay, good. So they do quite a bit of damage. It's a bit worrying, but we can manage it, which is the important part. Got a Hyper Ether. Alright. Nothing? Nothing else? Alright. Well, let's drop Pretense. And if that doesn't do it, that will. Grudge. Well then. Alright. Luca levels up. Well, Chrono got hit for a hefty amount there at the end. Let's do that. And drop a couple of Mid Ethers on him. Drop one on Frog, and a couple Ethers on Luca. There we go. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get that gold stud off Magus and give it to Luca. I feel like Luca would take care of it a little better. Now, not sure which one will be better for Chrono, but oh well. Moving up. Nope, still nothing. Well, that's mysterious. So, we need to discover what's happening. Alright. So, what we need to do is we actually need to do this. Alright. So, interestingly enough, what we can do... First off, what I'll do is do this for Toma. The great adventurer Toma Levine rests here. So, if you don't know what that idea comes from, it is a sort of Japanese, or I'm not sure if it's just Japanese or if it's like an Eastern tradition, where to drink with the dead, or to recognize someone or to show respect, they'll actually take a bottle of sake or some form of alcohol, generally like a favored drink, and instead of drinking with someone as if you're just hanging out at a bar, you would pour it over their grave as if they're drinking it. You're sharing a drink. So, Frog, long time no see. I've located the rainbow shell. To the northwest of this cape is a large island called the Giant Sloth. You can find the shell there. So, just northwest of here is that island there. But that's another side quest. We're actually still focused on the northern ruins right now. This is not the same area as Medina. But beware, there are many beasts about. Time to shove off. You guys are a ride a minute. See ya. Man, that's unfortunate. So it makes me wonder if we couldn't just go to the Giant's Claw. Like, we'll go to the Giant's Claw in present time, and then we'll see what's there in medieval time. I'd stay away from the ruins. The structural damage is severe. There's an old structure to the north. It's been in ruins for ages. Ghosts lurk in the ruins. They say some brain-dead ghost hangs out in the ruins to the north. Scary. The Black Omen sparkles in the sun. Tomorrow should be clear too. The anguish of tormented spirits has created a negative energy that surrounds the ruins. Right, so everyone's talking about how there are ghosts. Beware the ghosts in the ruins. Well, let's just see. So the town has changed quite a bit. Hey, bring me some more soda. Sir, I think you've had enough sugar today. Pipe down. I'll tell you when I've had enough. Can't you see I love soda pop? This is obviously soda. You want to borrow my tools? Be my guest. I'm busy here, so go get them from my wife. You heard about the ghost? Heard a little bit. Oh? Well, can never tell. A ghost knight roams the northern ruins. Isn't that a trip? All the young'uns went to the Millennial Fair. Kids are just gluttons for fun. The adventurer Toma's grave is on the Western Cape. He only failed to find the rainbow shell. Not a single sale, and I came all the way from Poor. Will you please buy something? I mean, I could always use some more mid-tonics. Oh, and he sells mid-ethers. Okay. Yeah, no. We're totally buying like 20 of those. Alright. 20 mid-ethers should last us for quite a while. No special boxes. We haven't seen any more of those for quite some time. Alright, so this is probably the residence. My husband's never around. I'm gonna show him who's boss. Next time, pow, right in the kisser. What? His tools? Oh, hold on, they're right here. We keep them in the refrigerator. No, they're probably in the cabinet above the refrigerator. We keep them near the refrigerator. Why would you... What? Okay, I'm just not gonna ask questions. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a carpenter, just like Daddy. You mind if we never bring the tools back? We're going to send them back into the past. We'll just leave them in your house from 400 years ago. Don't worry, you'll get them. Eventually. figure they're well crafted. Alright. Now to the cafe. You've got some tools there. Will you lend them to a buddy? Yes, thanks a lot. Now I can get to work. Alright. So we get him the tools. And what does he do? Well, when we talk to him, thanks for lending those tools. Now I can finally get to work. I guess I'll start with the ruins. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. Alright. So, takes a little bit of a trek to get started on that. We're done for now. We can't repair the spots where the monsters hide. Call us after you get rid of them. We'll do the rest. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. Alright. So did he fix this up? He did. Excellent. Alright, so we need to take care of this. There we go. Actually, really, I have the gold stud on Luca, so it's probably better if I use her flare. But that's just so darn useful. Alright. Let's take care of this as well. We'll just take care of this all in one. Those are such cool looking attacks. Yeah, no, Luca's the way to go. Frog levels up. The only downside is all of these guys have like all of their abilities. I could switch Chrono from Magus. But Frog is necessary for the ending. There we go. Take care of that. $2,000, 2,400, 1 lapis. No, they do too much damage for me to even think of bringing Ayla in here. Okay. Ah, there's one. I was wondering when we would get one of those boxes again. But that's a strange place to really worry about having one of those. Hey, if you think about it, we're going through and we're... Oh. So are there monsters hiding in this one? Alright, let me do a little bit of hunting again. He said he can't work where the monsters are hiding, so I don't see why he wasn't able to fix that one. But, oh well. Let's go back. We'll tell him about it. It's slightly more tedious than just normally going through a dungeon. But, nevertheless, it's still... It's... I think this is the place where they're experimenting with a lot of different mechanics. So, like, it'll cost you 2,000 gold. So this is a dungeon that gets, 1, progressively more difficult, and 2, progressively more expanded. So you can start getting all of the rewards. Well, the rewards are technically well worth the wait. So, it works out. We're done for now. We can't repair the spots where the monsters hide. Call us after you get rid of them. We'll do the rest. we go. Fix that up. I think this time, yeah, this time he fixed this place. Alright. So, what is this? Cyrus, the fool who challenged Magus, rests here. Cyrus, I hath returned. I shall honor my promise to thee. And this is why it's important. Cyrus. Glenn, thank you for making the journey here. Dear Cyrus, thou must think ill of me. On the contrary, you have come far, my friend. When Magus defeated me, I thought of all those whom I had left behind. King Guardia, Queen Leene, and of course, you. Cyrus. Your skill and dedication are superior. I can rest now, knowing that everyone is in good hands. Goodbye, my friend. Cyrus, wait, I... The Queen. Look after the Queen. Alas, and farewell, Glenn. Cyrus! I'm so sorry, Cyrus. The Masamune. Do you know how I talked about the Masamune before? That's it. That was special. Quite. Because it means that a hero's power comes from within. Mucho metaphysical, man. Ugh. 90s translations. Like mind over matter, Mune. Mind? Now for a yummy, full-on test. It's thrashing time. I wonder if I have to do the boss fight still. 'Tis flowing with strength and vigor. Ah, 'tis the true identity of the Masamune. Cyrus, I promise to fulfill your wishes. 'Tis a sad farewell. Onward, all! Cyrus sleeps here, avenged by his friend Glenn. So... So that's a good question. Technically, in the 1000 AD part of this map, Cyrus's, like, angry ghost is one of the boss fights. Now, I'm not going to pick those up for... Well, one, because I can't, apparently. Or maybe it's just some other angry ghost. I don't see where there's a monster that's... Maybe here? Interesting. I'm going to try and restore it again. So technically we can go back here, or we can come back here in 1000 AD, so I want to make sure to do that. But I want to see what I can do as far as restoring it before I do that. Yes. There we go. I mean, we're rolling in money. We have like 200,000. So, we're done for now. That's it for now. Okay, good. So he's basically saying, did everything we could. Which means that we can... Yeah, we can go into these rooms now. which was the major worry. You can also... May as well just deal with it. It's 5 MP each time, so... And it's... I mean, I still think it's a really cool looking attack. Alright. Well, more restless spirits. So we got what we wanted from the place. We got the Mastered Masamune. I actually thought that would be a reward for... Oh, okay, yeah, simple enough. I actually thought that was a reward for the boss. I'm sort of embarrassed at how much I'm realizing how much I've forgotten for the game. But regardless, it's not a bad thing that we got the Masamune previous. There we go. Simple enough. If I remember correctly, the boss fight is fairly challenging, but nothing that we can't handle, especially since we took out like the Son of Sun and Mother Brain. Alright. So we can access all parts of the dungeon. So it would make sense now to go into present time. Strangely enough, though, take a look at this. Check this out. So, the roof was orangish, right? So red and orangish are the general roofs. And so for this area, it's actually perfectly reasonable. It's interesting how different the town looks. I'm wondering if they suffered an attack, and that's why, like, fully a third of the town is not there anymore. But this is blue. The hero's grave. So it's called the hero's grave now, which is interesting. Now the major question... Oh, did I see something? I did. Those things are so subtle. These things are hidden so well. So interesting. There are no monsters in this entire area. Here we go. There we go. Got one siren, which I believe is one of Marl's weapons, if I'm not mistaken. Got a Kali blade, which is definitely a Chrono weapon. First off, let me... Yeah. See, now the Masamune is significantly stronger. So it was below the Pearl Edge. Now it's above the Brave Sword. And, if I remember correctly, I can put on the Hero Medal again to up critical hits. There, get the Kali Blade. Marl with the Siren. We'll go through. So, we're getting everyone's ultimate weapons before the climactic battle. The only person we really can't get an ultimate weapon for is Ayla, and that's simply because her ultimate weapon is you get at level 96. So, got Nova armor. Heck yeah. So, let's actually put that on... Well, that allows him to fully absorb shadow magic. So let's actually put that on frog. And now he's protected from status ailments. There we go. Got an elixir. I'm not entirely sure if the ones from the future are stronger or if the ones from the past are stronger, as far as the treasure chest stuff. So I'm going to check this just to see if I have to fight the boss. I don't. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. If you look in the top right there, there's a thing. I wonder if somebody's actually looked to see what that is. I saw a video of somebody walking around in various maps, like with no clip on. If you don't know what no clip is, it's the reason you get stopped by walls or by rocks or things is because of something called clipping. It essentially means that there are particular objects that you are not allowed to move over. It just blocks your access to them. Invisible walls are kind of similar in that respect. But what no clipping is sort of like a command to end that, to stop you from being stopped. So Doom is probably the most well-known, if I'm not mistaken, for having a cheat that gives you no clipping, so you can just walk straight through walls and travel through everything. So this is just to make sure. I think they just say, yeah, that's it for now. Okay. So the real question is, will the guy in the future be diligent now? I should check that out. But need to do this now so that I can finish up. I've probably got tons of tabs now as well, so I'll deal with those too once I get all of this stuff. So got an elixir. Something is reacting. Take out the contents. Got a Nova armor. So I think it gives you the option whenever it's possible to get something from the future time, or at least it seems like that. It's like, are you sure you want to open this right now? Which makes it unfortunate that I can't go to those that pyramid again. Take out the contents. Got a cyber. Yeah, it's the same item, but now I get it twice. So that's an interesting question as well. So technically, what the game proposes is that characters who have experienced time travel, who have been sent through a gate or have otherwise been interacted in time travel, have something called time travel immunity, which basically means that they personally are not affected by changes in the time stream. For example, if you went back in time and, like, for some reason killed the king or queen of Guardia, then Mara would not be affected because she has been taken out of time because of the fact that she entered, like, the end of time or something along those lines. I actually read I didn't read the whole thing, but I skimmed over a whole, like, essay about time travel in Chrono Trigger, and there are flaws to the interpretation, like, why does Marl get erased by the threat to Queen Lean after she's already traveled in time? A lot of weird stuff like that, but regardless, it is an interesting thing, and I want to see this. Careful with them. Okay. So their house apparently doesn't have a second floor anymore. That's something. Alright. So here's the town of Medina. The Black Omen is like hanging right above. What does Melchior say about that? The Black Omen which floats in the sky, made by neither the mystics nor humans. What does it portend? He doesn't even sell his stuff anymore. But this town is still dealing with its issues. But I guess the real question is it the same back in history? And the answer? The answer is it is actually where Ozzy's fort is. So this is Magus's. It is supposed to be like Magus's castle. Or was Magus's castle. But now, as you can see, we can't go there anymore. Anyway, that will actually be the next thing that we do. I believe is Ozzy's fort. And I will save here. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you join me for the next time, where we take on Ozzy's fort. Now this, I'm not sure if it will be difficult or simple, but it could be just a mixture of both. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have a blessed day.